Hey guys, how's it going? So I bought into some Gtec stock today, and no, it's not because Jeremy bought into Gtec that I bought into Gtec. Maybe a little bit of the reason why I bought into Gtec is Jeremy, but my biggest reason that I bought into Gtec is not because of Jeremy. It's because they announced a $15 million bought deal, and then it got upsized to $20 million. At 80 cents. I didn't catch it at the bottom, but I got in at a decent price, so whatever. What I think is Gtec could be a winner long term. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what the market is going to do. Gtec is dilutive. They have about $149 million market cap. They are kind of expensive. So I made a small position in Gtec, and I'm going to wait for it. Like, if it dips even further, if it goes back down to 80 cents, I'm going to buy some more, simply because, you know, they made a bought deal at $20 million at 80 cents. So the lower the stock price goes, the more of an opportunity it becomes. Personally, I have not tried any Gtec product yet, like because they don't sell them in Alberta. Hopefully one day they do distribute it in Alberta so I can test the product out for myself and determine how well their products are. But according to my research, their overall quality is pretty good. They have pretty good high-end MJ products, and I'm very curious about what it tastes like. But my biggest reason for buying into Gtec is because of the $20 million bought deal. It makes me comfortable to see the company have cash on the balance sheet. So, I mean, the deal hasn't gone through yet, but it will go through, at least in my opinion. And when it does go through, I think the stock will continue its run to the upside. So I made a position with it because I want it in my portfolio. I want it as an investment, long-term investment anyways. So we'll see where Gtec, we'll see where, you know, ultimately investors will push Gtec stock, but in the long and short term. And it will definitely be a company that I will follow closely to see how well their products sell and what they do. But that's my plan. Not financial advice to anyone. So we'll see what happens. But Gtec could be a winner long term. And the lower and lower you buy the stock price, especially if you can get this thing at 80 cents, I feel like it's a really good floor level. And people who bought it in at, like, you know, 15 cents, 13 cents, congratulations. You made it off like bandits. Because I don't think the stock price will drop back down to, you know, 14, 15 cents anytime in the future. So, yeah, you know, congratulations on your excellent investment. That's all I have to say. I mean, if this thing ever drops to 14, 15 cents, I would load the boat on it. But hey, I don't think that's going to happen anytime ever unless the stock market crashes. So we'll see what happens in the future, but I feel like this could be a good investment long term. Only time will tell. So it's a waiting game. But you know, like I said, I made a position. It's not like I just took all my money and I just threw like a Gtec. No, I made a small position, and I will be scaling in as time goes by, especially if the stock price dips. The lower it dips, the more likely I'm going to buy into the stock. So, you know, you guys can do what you want, but that is my strategy moving forward. So, moving forward, Dr. Stone, episode 9 was excellent today. I'm going to always put it in my videos every single episode. I feel like Netflix needs to put this on their platform. Netflix needs to put Dr. Stone on the platform. I would rewatch the entire series on Netflix again if they put it on their platform. This is my favorite show of all time. Just like, you know, good stock and a good show. You just can't, you can't deny it. So I really like this show. I think it's a very well made show, and the episode that ended today was very, very good, and I'm really looking forward to the next episode. I'm so happy they didn't end this on a cliffhanger. But anyways, moving forward, High Tide sitting at 77 cents. I'm happy. I feel like, it's not going to go back down to 70 cents again. But I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. I feel like the 70s, I feel like the bottom is in, and I think it will only grind up higher and higher over time. Especially if Jeremy comes out and makes a video and say, I bought High Tide stock! Yay! But then all his investor base will grow. I mean, will buy it too. And then maybe Meet Kevin might interview the CEO and give it even more exposure. I hope so. I don't know at the end of the day, but I hope that's the scenario. So let's see if Meet Kevin does the interviews the CEO. That would be awesome. And maybe Graham Stephan will involve himself in the MJ industry. If that is a scenario, man, that would be awesome. That would be like a dream come true for me. But, only time will tell what these big YouTubers will do. I'm a small YouTuber, and I will remain a small YouTuber simply because I have a bad accent, bad voice, and not a lot of people can listen to me. So unfortunately, that is my scenario, that's my reality, and I have to live with what God gave me. So whatever, I don't care. I make YouTube videos because I enjoy them. I enjoy to make videos, and the money that YouTube gives me is an extra bonus on top of making videos. So as long as I get money from YouTube, I'm happy. I will continue to make videos because I enjoy making videos. So, it is what it is. Lordstown. This is a company I still believe in. I should have bought some this morning when it dipped, or yesterday when it dipped down to like 16 something. I'm hoping that it goes down. I don't want this thing to go up. I want this thing to go down. The lower this thing goes down, the more I want to invest into this company. I feel like this is a 10x return on investment because they, I'm not even talking from a perspective of like a bubble. This is not in a bubble. Because if we look at companies like GM, $50 billion, $60 billion, Ford, $60 billion, I feel like this company can be at least a $30 billion company, half of what GM and Ford is in the future if they can execute properly and show that they can show out that they can sell those trucks. They can sell the trucks. They have 100,000 pre-orders, but they can show that they can manufacture these trucks on a high-end level. Boom! This stock could be easily $100, $150, $170 in the future. And that will still make it under GM because $30 billion will give this thing $170 stock price. So I feel like this is a very good play. Just like my GameStop, I feel like Lordstown Ride will be a very good investment long term. That's my opinion, not financial advice. So we'll see what happens. The overall market right now is green, 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 green. Village Farms is up $1.01. TAT is also a company I believe in. I'm not going to buy this anymore of this stock unless this thing hits below $3. But I made my position in it. I'm going to hold it long term, and I hope it pays out handsomely in the future. Hopefully, I don't know at the end of the day. Roblox. I think this is an overvalued play, but doesn't matter if I think it's overvalued. If Big Money wants to pump this to $100, then I'll go to $100. It's that simple. No, it's not rocket science. Rich people move the markets. They want to pump this to $100. It will go to $100. But if management can execute and show the investors that this thing deserves to be a $50 billion company, like, I don't think it deserves to be a $38 billion company right now. I think it's overvalued, but that's my opinion. So we'll see where I mean, like I said, stocks can be overvalued. It doesn't matter. Look at Tesla, they're overvalued. Look at NEO, they're overvalued. This stock can easily be overvalued if rich people wanted to make it overvalued. It all depends on rich people at the end of the day. Personally, I'm not going to buy it because I don't like to buy overvalued companies. But if you wanted to swing trade this, I would, sure. I mean, more power to you. But not really a swing trader. Well, I do swing trade a little bit. But I don't believe in this evaluation long term. I feel like if it dropped down to maybe a $20 billion market cap, it would be way better of an investment, my opinion. The risk versus reward would be a lot better if this thing dropped to 20 billion, but big money might not let it drop to 20 billion. They might just make it float around $40 billion plus in the future. So, or maybe even 50 billion, or maybe even 100 billion. I don't know where rich people want to push the stock, but you know, it is what it is. Tattoo Chef. Unfortunately, I have not tried the product, so I can't determine if they're a good investment or not. I need to try the product. So until I tried the product, I can't tell you that this is a good investment or bad investment. I have to try it and determine it for myself. OGI, Organigram, just kind of trading flat and sideways since that big announcement. This company, DBV, is up half a penny today. Doesn't have very much volume, but it still moves anyways. That means that, you know, not big money, but the overall stock, if the market continues to go up, I think this stock will go up with the market. I have a position in this company. Anyways, that's all I really have to say in my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.